Still glad it's still up there. Sometimes we feel like, yo, that was a time, man. Like, flipping hell.
There's one tweet that I see, and it gets me still. It's when we lost that. Well, I lost that semi-final, and because we were at a point, me and Darren were at a point thinking, these boys don't care, you know. We was in that point we thought they didn't care, and it was literally we're facing I think it's on next team from Wolverstone. We were
Wolverstone Wolves.
That's the one, the one.
Yeah.
Throwback.
And literally they were winning 1-0 for like most of the game. Junior scored the equaliser. Went in penalties now. We're literally battering them. Penalties came up. We lost on penalties and they all cried. I'm not gonna lie, that made me cry. That's probably one of the. Yeah, that's my worst day. But for far, like that was my worst day because I was like, just seeing them boys look the passion they had for it, and then
it meant something to them.
And then it all went away from a penalty shootout. And then it literally came out of them, and then we came as a group, you know, consoled each other and said, you know, heads up, you did me proud. You know what I'm saying? Because they did me proud that day, man. They fought every foot and nail in that game, and obviously we wanted the double, but sometimes our best is not enough.
100%.
You got to be better.
100%.
How can we be better next time? But
correct.
But yeah, I think that day always hits me, man, because we were close.
Man, it happens.
But the boys, I think more importantly, I felt for the boys. I don't think they ever felt that kind of pain before, you know what I'm saying? And then just seeing them, like, you know, break down, it kind of got me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They probably haven't felt that pain till this day. You know what I'm saying? So, it's where you learn, man. It makes you a better person, a better player.
Facts.
Like, when you lose, you don't always look at it as a negative. Take it all the positives.
Oh, of course, man. Well, this is what I was waiting for. Where are we going to put our 1 to 11?
Jesus Christ.
Throughout the whole club. What are we saying? I know everyone's got their good points to add. Everyone's got their player they go on the back, you know.
What formation?
I was just going to say that.
Coach's mentality right now.
What formation? Just going to say that.
All right, so what we want to do? 4-3-3?
What did you play formation-wise?
4-3-3.
What did you play?
4-3-3.
And you play 4-2-3-1, innit?
I think so.
Yeah, because you always had Dino in the 10.
No, actually, no. I played 4-2-3-1. Actually, no. I had Andy. I'm on number 10.
So it's free strike. Yeah. Then again, at one point I had Isaiah and Owen. I don't know what I've done, you know.
Just.
You know what? Bruv, the phone's here, bruv.
I mean, we could go 4-2-3-1 because my 4-3-3 can change it around 4-2-3-1.
So are we doing a club? Is it a club one?
No, so all our players are general.
So a whole club one?
Yeah.
Be all night.
That's 10th. Because some big players are going to miss out.
Yeah, but man, coach decision, man. All 11 top 10. Come on. Got to put them coaching hat on now, man. Right, goalkeeper. I think. I'm not gonna lie. Joel is most likely gonna be there. Or has anyone got anyone to say?
I'm gonna go Joel.
Yeah.
Just for his influence.
Yeah, he has to be influencing as well.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah, so we all agree, Joe. First name on the list, Joel. Number 1. Right back.
Who was your right back?
I'm scrambling, bruv.
Was he? I think.
I had Junior. I remember Junior.
Shakai or something.
Shakai was left back.
Oh, okay.
Shakai was left
Did we have Matthew?
Matthew?
Or did he come after?
Right back.
He might have came after with Patrick and Johnny.
Oh!
Reese. Yes. Reese. Big shout.
Yes, I was waiting for right back. Oh!
Yeah, Reese.
He was fire.
Reese.
And as he grew, he just became,
No, man, Reese. I thought we got to put Reese right back, because he went to 7-16 at one point, didn't he? You promoted one game.
I played a game, actually. I think you played about one game for me, actually.
Do you know a name you missed out? I think he came with you under 16. Darnell.
Justin. did forget about him.
Jeez.
He was good. He was He was serious when he came in. Oh my word.
Who's Darnell?
Justin, big Darnell. From Randoms FC, Power League.
Oh, shoot.
When he came in 16s, that kid.
Man
was holding up people like nobody. I'm like, bro, how are you holding up Random like that? Really? Pins, guys, man.
Even in Power League, he was doing bits.
Yeah. At times, I was flipping out. At times, I played 3 at the back.
You know what?
Darnell did play as a 10 in one of these games I'm looking at now.
Now you say it.
I played 3 at the back.
You know what the name one player I liked as well from your team? Harry.
Oh
Harry
my
was hard.
God.
Harry was hard.
Oh wow.
He was fire. He was fire. Do you remember Harry?
Yeah.
Harry was hard.
I'm gonna change my player now.
Harry was fire.
I don't know.
You see this boy? Because I took him to the academy when I was doing Pro Direct. Yeah. See Harry. Problem.
Just hit me. Sorry to cut you. When we talk about 1 to 11, are we including Pro Direct? Because it's the club still. Because there's some midfielders there that has to be there. Someone's starting with C.
That's true. We got to leave him out. No.
Because he's in that midfield.
Yeah, he's overpowering it. No, they're going to overpower it.
Captain. Colin.
Yeah, but he was.
But he was a dragon.
Yeah.
He was at 6, so he can be in there.
Yeah.
He's in the midfield.
Yeah.
I know we're
There's someone
skipping
else I'm
it,
thinking
but
of.
It's centre back, though.
yeah. Oh yeah, you had a centre back.
When did you come 16s?
No,
No, he was Pro Direct. Cedric can't go in there.
It's
But Colin,
hard.
yes.
Colin, yeah.
Colin,
no,
yeah.
definitely.
Because that's what we're at. We're done keepers, done right backs, we're at centre backs.
Yeah.
So Colin's
Colin's
got that.
I mean, giving captain between him and Joel
Joel,
is actually
yeah.
sticky.
Yeah.
You've got 2 great captains at different stages of this. It's mad.
Leaders.
2 different types of leaders.
Different type
Colin
of
has to be in there. Colin was
different breed.
I remember Colin rattled me in training once. I'll never forget it. Rattled me once.
I remember-
Because we used to jump in training all the time, and I think that's what spurred them on. They wanted to be better than us. One time he rattled me, came in, big tackle, looked at me, sorry mate.
Yeah, he was different like that.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
look at
different
that.
like
Oh, spark him.
As we're on
Oh,
Colin,
spark him.
let me tell you something about this boy. So I remember his first session that he came to. We didn't train because the boys were messing. The boys were messing about in school, or they were doing something. They were doing some foolishness. I remember they come to UEL. Everyone get upstairs in the meeting room. Everyone got upstairs. We're in there, and for an hour and 25 minutes, hour and a half, me and Heskey just grilled them.
First session.
At the end, go home. Everyone go home. That was it.
I said, Colin, do you want to stay? He's like,
Colin, come back next week. I said, yeah.
It's
real. Next week's a Sunday. I think we said,
Oh,
you
the
know what?
Sunday.
It's
Yeah.
not enough.
Sunday.
We're going to play Sunday. He goes, yeah, I'm playing Sunday. I'm there. I'm on it.
Like, if I've come
That's
to training from school, straight from school, and I've been grilled for an hour and a half, and I didn't do nothing, I would have been there. It's my first day. What? I'm leaving. Stayed.
gone.
He took it on board. He stayed. Played the Sunday.
Keenan.
Shout out Timothy, by the way. He the one that recommended
Timothy,
to
yeah,
us.
Timothy
Shout out Timothy,
Williams,
by the
yeah,
way.
for
Timothy wouldn't have
Keenan,
recommended
yes,
it.
Keenan as
Him,
well.
Keenan. I think there's someone else from
Yeah,
Rugby
I remember him.
Yeah.
came in as well.
Like, we left out people like Hasib. Little
Fourth
little
just the other day,
Hasib.
yeah, man. I love
Jonathan, the Hacks,
Jonathan.
right winger.
Oh, of course, yeah, Jonathan. Yeah, Hacks. Yeah.
the Hacks, all the was it
Seven Kings.
Seven Kings boys.
Shout out to Gabriel for that as
Yeah,
well.
shout out Gabriel. Shout out Gabriel.
There's so many people that ain't even mention their name, but big ups to them because they're part of the team. Do you know what I'm saying?
There's loads of them.
But-
Fabrice.
Fabrice.
Oh, Fabrice. Oh,
Brandon.
yeah, Fabrice.
I
Oh,
can't leave out
shit.
Brandon.
Yeah,
Brandon, shout out.
Brandon,
Come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Brandon. What a guy, bruv.
I mean, so
Omar.
we need someone that's say, Omar, wow.
Omar.
Was he from Bantam School, right?
I think so, yeah. He came from
yeah,
Fabrice.
yeah,
I think they
yeah.
both came from, which team did they come from? It was an Echo team. Pro Star, one of those teams.
One of them.
It was one of them teams that they came from and came to us.
So who's partnering Colin then?
I was just thinking that.
Who have we got?
I mean, it has to, who you thinking? It might have to be Sean, you know?
Which one? Marshall.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah. I thought you got to say this. I thought you
There's
got to
JJ
say JJ. I saw
JJ.
But no, Sean's a good shout, though.
He's
Sean's a good
very
shout. Because
I like
he
Sean.
developed
Sean
early.
Colin will be a very
Yeah,
good
go
compliment as well.
go
If you
Sean.
actually
I'll
think about
take Sean.
Yeah.
So Sean.
He developed so quickly as a player as well, because his first game,
Take Sean, yeah.
and then where he
He
developed.
stepped up into the 16s. He looked ropey at first, as it was expected, but he grew into it. By second, third game, I was like, yeah, I can actually play this kid and he can stay with us.
Fire.
I think his dad was actually very grateful for us bringing him in. at that
100%.
level.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely,
His dad
most
was like,
definitely,
"Oh."
most definitely, man.
Shout out to him, man.
Left back.
What's our choices?
Who's your left back?
Jonathan Makuku.
Oh.
Smiley John. Who's Smiley?
Who's your team like that?
Start.
That's in it.
Yeah, start with Kieran left back. Then you get right back when Eddie left, and then Matas was left back. In the season.
We had Shakai both years, isn't it?
Yeah, he was there for both years. Yeah. Eddie.
Yeah, man.
It's tough.
That's a tough one. I mean, John's strong.
I like John.
I can't lie, he's strong.
Serious.
Shakai was a 7 out of 10 every week.
Yeah, he was.
Like
Hey,
I think he was vice captain
He was
in
vice
his
captain.
first year, innit?
I think he was.
Yeah, first year
Who
he was.
captain
Yeah, he
first
was.
year?
I think who did Jed started off. Skipper. I think Shakai ended up being
Yeah, that's right. Jed was. Yeah,
Vice
it was Jed. Yeah,
captain.
It was Jed.
and I think the following year would have been Joel was captain, and I think Jed was the vice.
I like Jonathan.
Jonathan Lodge.
I left back.
Hey, shout out to Matas though, man.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
a person who never went to play on field, his first time, he was
left back.
comfortable.
I would want to go.
Hardly got
central.
beaten.
For real.
Hardly got beaten.
Snap! I've just found a picture of the time we was at Sports Doc. Every single age group doing bleep tests. Remember?
Yes, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
Sides and
I've actually got a
sides.
picture here. What day was this?
I
This
remember
the 20th of the 7th, 2014.
Oh shoot, that's 8 years. Oh shit, bro. All the way, 8 years.
Serious.
I
Jesus.
was a baby. 22 years old.
We had the futsal go out. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. We were young, bruv.
Yeah. We held a tournament there as well.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
We
Yeah.
had the
Had a
tournament.
few,
there.
few
Rippleway
clubs
came
on,
and all
yeah.
that.
Mm.
We've done some things for the community, bruv. Honestly.
Oh yeah, I remember that tournament. Oh shoot,
Honestly,
that's
man.
oh shoot, that was a fire tournament. I can't even lie,
we
man.
done some. Obviously, we won it.
Rigged on that night, weren't we?
We won it. Mad.
Who's referee? Well, yeah, I saw you were
I
referee,
was a
Audrey.
referee. I was on the side like, go on, boy, yeah.
I saw you were referee, Audrey.
I mean, I might have been, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if
definitely
you-
rigged. That's definitely rigged. Then.
I don't know if he refereed.
Definitely
or not.
rigged.
Who those?
So we're saying two.
2 CM, CDMs.
So we put left back, Jonathan, yeah.
Jonathan.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool.
See, you got to name the choices first.
Yeah, you
All
got
right,
the
cool. So I had
Yeah, Christian. He was
Harry.
super star.
Obviously, you said about Harry.
Harry was fire. Let me
Jed played,
look at my
didn't
picture. Who
Jed
was
played started
Who's
for
my
Centre,
CMs? Who's my CMs?
Maybe
Hold
did,
on.
yeah, at that time.
Obviously, Fab played there as well.
Reese, he was a flipping powerhouse. I heard he's a boxer now.
Is he?
Yeah,
Him and Jed are
he's-
still boys, so yeah, Jed was telling me he boxes now, man.
Right.
And then they were having an argument of who was better at Dragons. So Jed voice noted me, he was like, oh, okay, you tell us who was better at me for Brees. For Brees was saying to him, I'm not going to lie, it's for Brees. He was the guy, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. So Brees was the guy, man.
Who was your team? You had Neville.
Neville, but as you said, sometimes when we played in the free, we had him there, and we had
Yeah.
that someone
I think for me,
David or Seb in
I've
front
got
of him.
Neville's got
Neville's
to
got to
be
be
in
in
there.
there.
Yeah,
Neville's
definitely.
That
from
kid
one.
Definitely.
could play football.
Neville's got to be in there. Harry's got to be in there. And then the last one is either you take Darnell Ramsey or Christian, or who else is coming you've got in there?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. My midfielders were, they weren't really stand out, but they did the job well. So that was like,
That's the
yeah,
important.
yeah. So that Manuel was even my workhorse. Then we had Andy, who was my little
Name
Urzel.
Andy.
He was my little Urzel. Literally.
Andy.
Andy, I loved Andy.
Oh,
Andy.
Andy.
Of course I remember.
Yeah.
Andy was my
He
little
was
Urzel.
so
man.
smooth.
Yeah,
with it.
literally,
So, I've never
literally,
played, scored a
literally.
goal, just running off like that. So
Remember that
smooth
one?
with it. Yeah, Andy was smooth with
Andy,
it.
yeah, I couldn't
Couldn't
forget about
ever
Andy.
like push him off his horse.
Yo,
He
yeah. So my
just-
midfield three
yeah.
was Emmanuel, Edwin, and Andy. Edwin was the guy who just has to spray the ball to the left to the wingers. Everyone was like, Edwin Dags, alright, cool. Boom. Like literally, or when he wants to go Bernie, he would put it to Bernie. But yeah, I think if I'm gonna pick any midfielder from that team to go into that three, it's Andy. But
So then,
that's my contender.
we're saying Andy's going up against Christian.
And-
Darnell.
Oh
Harry.
god, oh
But
god.
in the tens.
That's the only play I played him. Tens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's,
but
who's
the
the other,
so
who's
it's
the other
Darnell.
CDM next to Neville?
So the choices are Christian,
Harry.
I put Manu there as well.
Harry Olabade. What? Left foot,
I
right
put
foot.
yeah. Harry was
Yeah, I
evil.
think Harry next.
Harry was evil.
Left foot.
He was
Harry's
evil.
one of those players I wish that we had him from when he was like 13.
Yes.
And he would have gone. 100%. Kid was unreal. And again, he had ego about him as well. On the pitch, he-
Hold on. We're not putting Stephen in one of the fullbacks.
Where does he play? What position?
Who?
Stephen, he was playing left back at one point.
Between Stephen and Jonathan.
I don't remember Stephen.
Stephen. Uncle Stephen. My team that played.
I'm trying to see his face. I can't remember his face.
I'll
I
show you
remember
that.
Uncle. He was the Unks.
Wait, hold up. What picture did you show of this guy?
That is the oldest face
Oh my
I've seen
goodness.
for a long time on a child.
He was an Unks.
Why is he such a big man?
Hey,
Bro.
he was a man amongst
amongst
boys. He was a man
boys.
amongst boys, man. I'm telling you, he was my he was my general. He was my vice captain.
Andy, Sean.
Yeah.
You know, I can look at them, but then I'm just waiting on their names.
You're
Is
sure?
that Jacob?
Yeah, Jacob.
Jacob,
Yeah,
Jacob.
Jacob.
See, this is. Yeah.
Is his name Emmanuel?
Yeah, Emmanuel. Yeah,
What's his
Emmanuel.
surname? Start with an A or something?
I can't remember the surname, but I know Emmanuel. What we got for Stephen?
Bernie, Stephen. Trying to think.
No,
What was the
yeah,
guy
now I
on
see
the
that, I
other
remember.
side of Stephen?
Which
What
one?
was his name? With the glass, wearing the glasses.
Oh, that's Aaron.
Aaron, yeah. I remember Aaron.
He
as
was
well, yeah.
special. Actually, he was actually deep. Oh,
Yeah, man.
Shit. He had a few good games.
But just look at that picture there. You know, so when I was just looking back at it, how many kids are there? Counting that quickly.
Hold on. Oh shit.
There's about 15 at
Yeah,
least.
15. It was 15.
Yeah,
How many
squad,
adults are there?
It was me. Oh, Darren took the picture. That was me.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
okay,
So you
okay.
got two, and you'll take. And like you said,
It was to Fulham.
what time is that? That's an even. That game.
That was
finished,
like a
right? So
5
it's
o'clock game or
yeah,
something,
it's a
innit?
5 o'clock
No,
game.
that was a 3 o'clock game.
Was it 3 o'clock?
3
Yeah,
o'clock.
Okay, okay.
Oh, okay,
It was that
cool.
£1 special for a kid, innit?
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's gone. You can go travel to Fulham with with no disrespect to us, but two young adults.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
like if you think about what were we 20? How old are you?
23.
23.
23. Like there's 23-year-olds going to football grounds and having a tear up.
I was the youngest.
We're 23-year-olds going to bringing other kids younger than us to football grounds. You have two
I remember my
23-year-olds
cousin was
at
saying
the
on
end of
the
a football
podcast.
match having a tear up.
My cousin was saying on the podcast with Stan Collingwood, he was saying when he was 22, he was a child having children. So it made me feel like, okay, so technically, we obviously wasn't children,
Yeah.
but we were young.
Yeah, of
Very
course,
young.
yeah.
I was 21.
You could have said,
when
no,
I
you know
started
what, Fulham are doing kids for a quid, but now wait for West Ham to do it because they're down the road.
Yeah.
Or just do Leighton Orient because they're down the road.
Yeah.
Like, now you thought, Fulham's doing it. I don't mind taking 15 of my boys to Southwest London to go watch a game of football. I'm like, man, again, it's something you didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
Like, you could have just said, nah, but nah, man. Good idea, but nah, I'm good. You know what I mean?
No, it's they played so well that season.
No, of course. That's it's a credit. That's my point. It's a credit because
yeah.
you remember at Wolverhampton Forest when they're saying, "Oh, take them on trips." I was like, "Nah, like that. I ain't going. I ain't going. I'm paid to be. I'm like, nah, I ain't going. You can take them on trips, take away you want, but I ain't coming because I ain't babysitting no one." You've said to yourself, "No, I want to take my boys across this capital to go and watch a game of ball." You know what I'm saying, and there's obviously a team that they don't really care about either. Because I was a Fulham fan like that from obviously our way. But for them to actually be able to experience something that some may have never watched since, you see what I'm saying? You gave them that, you know what I mean? And I thought, man, that is a credit. You see what I'm saying? 100%, man.
That's what we say, Neville.
Yeah, and
Are we going with Harry?
did we say Harry?
Neville and Harry.
Who was his celebrity partner?
Who?
Harry. Who else played in the middle? Harry.
Harry had
Jed was there.
Um,
Jed wasn't actually a centre mid, but we were trying him out.
Christian came later.
Yeah, he came the year after. We had another kid from Rokeby. It was Colin. Oh, I can't remember his name. I can picture him. But I can't remember his name.
Was he tall? That tall guy with the
I think
dreads.
he might play centre. I can't remember his name. And he's looked for the Dragons as well.
Alright, so let's go number 2. Okay, we'll say Harry and Neville for now.
Yep.
And what about number 10?
Yeah, that's the
Ted. I know you should say it, Kiers. Go on.
No, because he said Christian. I'm thinking that boy was special.
He was different.
That boy was special.
He was different.
But I thought it was Darnell.
Darnell.
Yeah,
And at that time when he came into us, I know you're saying, yeah, he's good, but he's not like good that's like 16's good. He actually goes and plays with J. Emmanuel and everyone else. Like he's going to go and kick ball with them and he's competing. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that, you can't even
Facts.
argue with it.
Yeah,
No one else out of all of the players that we've had could have done
Yeah,
that.
I think. I mean, we have to go Darnell.
I think
Yeah,
our hands are
Darnell,
tied.
for
It's
sure.
one of those
Yeah,
ones. So much names you can chuck in there, but I think our hands with him.
Score a goal for
tied.
free, man. Like, you score a goal, alright, cool.
Shout out to Little Nasty as well, man. I know Little Nasty come to watch him play.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He was
facts.
big
Yeah,
for
I
him.
remember that. I remember
That
that.
was big for him.
100%.
That's
Come
facts.
to watch him play. I remember that.
He asked me, yeah, how's you getting on? I said, oh, listen, mucks around sometimes, but when he's on that pitch, he's doing his thing. Yes, hey, doing his thing. Shout out to him, because again, didn't have to be there. Didn't have to be there. We turned up for him, so I thought, well, big love for that, man. I mean,
You can tell how much Daniel enjoyed it if he's coming to watch. You know what I'm saying?
for real, You can tell that obviously him playing was a big thing.
Even like Patrick Clark.
Yeah, man.
Them kind of players.
Darnell on the 10. So who's the other side of him?
So we've got 2 wingers
Right and
now,
left.
and we've got a lot of those.
Vinny.
Vinny's in the conversation, 100%. Brandon's in the conversation.
Oh yeah, Brandon. Hey, what a player, man.
And then he got sent off. He lost it. I remember that Sunday. I think someone kicked him. He just turned around and booted him. It was God. What a guy. I love Brandon. He's in the conversation.
Man. Definitely. So I'll put Sonny in consideration.
Sonny's in the conversation.
Yeah.
Arif's
Henry,
in the conversation.
Arif.
Yeah, Henry.
This one's going to be hard.
Yeah.
It's probably the hardest ones out of all of them. It's going to be the front three.
Can't lie, Sonny was special though. I can't lie, man.
I mean,
Sonny. I like Sonny. In that right hand side, he
I
makes.
think Arif has to be in
I
that
was
Congo.
going to say
Arif,
Arif, purely
yeah.
because out of all them wingers that we've named, he was the one that kind of like, he went QPR.
Yeah.
Like he went on
Hands
trials.
are tied. Hands
So-
are tied with him.
Outside people, scouts, recognised he can play. So, I mean,
So hands are tied.
that has to be Arif.
Oh, shout out Samson. I forgot about Samson. Shout out Samson, man.
Samson at the large jar.
Another one, step 5 in that fair.
He was at Takeley. He was at Harlow 23.
I
then
got a
at
picture of him
Takeley.
now. I'm looking at it now. I forgot about him. Shout out to
Again,
him, man.
Samson, I speak to Samson all the time still. Like, he's someone that will message me for advice. Like, he'll call me for like an hour. I chat about advice, like, what's advice and that. So, shout out Samson. Yeah, man.
I wish I got more out of Aaron though, man. I'll be honest.
I did like
It's
it.
hard.
I liked. I really.
hard, I
I
think.
remember his first game for me. He was fire.
I think there's a lot going on outside for him.
Yeah,
That was affecting what we could do with him. You know what I mean? So it was hard.
I did like Henry, though.
Henry and Arif, they
yeah.
were good, but as you said, we had crazy wingers, and just going back onto your point about like Arif, and you got to think where.
You must have had a headache every Saturday, man.
Yeah, but it was one of them ones where the team picked himself, and it was kind of like the standards which were there, and it's like if you drop a moment, then it's done. Like I'm just thinking about, so if I just run through like R11, we had Igoris in goal, we had Lewis Alexander who could actually play in goal, but he actually played centre mid as well. My bad for not mentioning his name, Lewis, another one that I speak to often. From there,
Even Matthew.
Matthew.
Matthew,
We had in our right back. We had Reese. Then we had Tiaji when he came. We had Emmanuel Bando. We had Villiers. We had Mark. Left back. We obviously had John. Midfielders. We had Seb, Neville. As you said, Lou. Right side we had Arif. Left side we had Henry. Up front we had like Mo Raza, but then we had Kane Drisdale who could also play.
You had Mo and Kane.
Like,
Dilemma.
it's,
Red.
and then I'm trying to think who else we had that coming off from the bench because
Dilemma.
Tyreek coming with the bench.
Tyreek. That's what I'm saying.
my
And
goodness.
then it was just pick your poison. How do you want this to go?
Yeah,
So,
literally.
but then as you said, that as much as that might be, that's such a great team, or that's so great individuals. All age groups had someone who could do something. Like as you said, Darnell. Winger, rapid, like absolutely rapid. Like,
Shout out to him. Don't know about Baptiste. What's his last name?
think so.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a case of like, it's crazy. You just got all of these players.
It's too much.
You've got coaches who essentially have just like finished or are probably still playing. Like as you said, I heard Manny say that we were still playing, so he was able to give them that information. So we're learning and teaching what we've just learned. And as you said, if you've got outsiders looking at it and saying he can play, that's testament to us because really we're going off just what we know, what we've experienced, rather than so much what we've been taught to then teach. So, anyway, in regards like that, it's going to be difficult.
Hard.
So Henry, can be in it. Arif, can be in it. But I know both age groups, both teams, they've definitely got players that can be in it.
That was one of my strongest points. One of my strongest.
All of us. I think all of us. We've got serious problems.
The
I
wingers,
think going for our front threes were all good.
I think our
And
weakest,
front
I would have
four,
said
front
for
five,
us would have
front
been back four.
Yeah.
We just didn't have many centre halves.
The guy you said was rapid with the hamstrings. Apologies for not
Owen.
remembering his name.
Owen.
Where was
Striker.
he playing? Striker. Oh, because if he was a winger, that would be another problem.
Yeah, that would be a problem.
I have to shout out to Brandon. I just found a tweet, He played the most positions out of everyone's. And I'll tell you exactly what they were. Obviously, right wing, right forward, left forward, centre forward, cam, centre mid, left centre back, right wing back, and left back. Huh?
What did he play centre back?
He probably covered where we had. We were struggling. First year, we were struggling for centre halves. We had none. We had Lewis to start off with. and he fell off and didn't want to play anymore. And we were struggling to find centre halves, and he was just one of those players we could just trust to play whatever. So shout out to Big Brandon,
Shout out
man.
Brandon, man. Oh yeah,
And when he came Power League.
no, shout out Donnell though. Shout out Donnell, man. Donnell, that's my guy. That was my guy, man. That was my Phil Walcott, man. He was
That's what Donnell Baptiste.
Yeah, Donnell
That's
Baptiste.
it.
I might call him Don.
I'm thinking Donnell.
Yeah.
Donnell's my guy.
That serious athlete, boy.
He can run. Like as soon as he got the ball running, I was like, oh shit. Hey, oh.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna agree on wingers. So we
Striker
just,
was struggling as well.
so we just need to like
Big Burns.
pick one.
I'm
But
happy with relaxing with no more. Like,
Leaving it.
other spots, because
But that's half a team, bro.
Tell you
Sorry,
what, so this is how we do it. Let's go through the names that we've got in terms of what teams they're from, and then try and base it around that.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like maybe a 14 has to fill that spot based on the amount, maybe 16s elsewhere.
Okay,
You
yeah,
see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
obviously
So
goalkeeper
we
we've got 16.
goalkeeper 16,
Right backs are 14.
14.
14's got 1, 16's 1.
16 centre half,
And 14.
14
Yeah.
centre half, 14 left back, 14 midfield,
In the mid, and then you got
and then Harry was 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Darnell was the 10 and 16, and we got Arif so far.
5. So it has to be a 14's winger and a 16 striker, or the other way
All the
around.
way around.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's what I have to. So
I mean,
I would prefer if we went
probably say 14's winger.
14th winger
14's winger.
and 16th centre forward.
I'd love to know your 16 centre forward though.
That's
That's,
awesome.
gonna be
That's
harder within yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
so you got Owen,
Owen, Isaiah, and I'll have
Yeah.
to probably say Darnell.
Darnell.
But if we're looking at amount of goals, it's just gonna have to be Owen because I've actually had his stats in front of me. I'm
Yeah,
like,
his
this,
goals
this
are
it's
crazy.
alien. Like these
He
kids.
scored 8 in one game or something. Like that.
9.
Oh my
9.
god. Man, so 9
It's one of
in
those
one
things.
game.
I look at this, I'm like, yeah, it was good for them, but it's like, man, I
Yeah,
want to
free
get a
hat-tricks.
challenge.
3 hat-tricks.
Shout out Robert. How do you forget Robert? I forgot. Shout out Robert as well, man. Centre half. Robert, podcast, Joel. Remember?
Oh yeah. I
Seven
remember,
Kings
I remember.
boy.
Yeah. I remember him. I remember.
Robert Sell. Yes, of course.
Solid. It was solid.
Where was it?
Solid.
I had the 16s flipping.
I mean, it's got to be Owen, isn't it?
I think so.
It's got to be Owen.
Yes, 3 hat-tricks in one game. Like, yeah.
Little
He was
Filipino
alien.
Sonic.
Yeah, he's Sonic. No, Sonic. No, that's Sonic. Yeah.
3 hat-tricks. He got a
Yeah.
3 hat-tricks in one game.
hat-trick of hat-tricks.
Yeah,
Do
we'll
the
take
maths.
Owen.
Who's your track again?
Oh, no, listen to this. Top goal scorer so far, 2 games played. Owen 10. Isaiah 3. Omar 2. Donald Ramsey 2.
Have you got 10 goals in 2 games? What
Owen,
the?
isn't it? Yeah.
Have you got 10 in 2?
Yeah, Owen.
Oh, stop it.
Team destruction.
We'll take
Team
Owen.
destruction. Team
It's
destruction.
a 14's winger.
Yeah, it's a 14's winger.
Alright, let's name 5 subs.
Raw.
So which is the 14's winger though?
14 winger.
Yeah.
You two can deliberate and argue about it. I know who mine is.
So have we put Arif there already?
On the right side,
Yeah,
yeah.
because Arif's right side,
I'm putting Sonny in there.
left side.
He could play either side for me. Before Donnell came, Sonny was playing there.
Let's kind of balance it out because we've got a couple from yours.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's either a case you could do that or you could take Arif out. You have a right side and then we bring
Yeah.
Henry in. Like,
Yeah.
it's balanced all the way through.
Yeah,
So
we'll
I'm
take
not
Sonny.
mad at that at all.
Sonny.
We'll go with Sonny.
So yeah,
Alright.
definitely Owen for striker. I'll
And
tell you
Sonny
why.
on the left.
After 9 games played, Owen had 21.
Jesus.
Isaiah had 9. Samir, shout out Samir. I forgot about Sammy.
Hey,
6.
Samir.
Obviously, Darnell had 5. Vinny had 5. So
Owen by a landslide.
Yeah, you man, ultra attack, weren't you? Ultra
Alien.
attack.
Didn't score screamers. He just ran through the team.
Literally this.
Ran
Over
through
the
it.
top.
Massive, massive fever
Tap-ins.
button,
Sure,
quick
tap-ins.
fever game. Like,
Oh, one was good.
So 1 to 11 is Joel, Reese, Colin, Sean, John, Neville, Harry, Arif, Darnell, Sonny, and then Owen.
Happy with that.
yeah, I'm happy with that.
Happy with that.
That's a
Person I'll
quality.
go Colin as captain, Joe Vice.
Yeah,
Colin captain
Yeah, I'll
and
take
Joel
that, I'll
Vice.
take that,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take
I
that.
just think his leadership,
yeah, I'll take that.
Both of them.
he's just that. He's got to share aggression, and from the other side, it's for Joel. It's pure heart. Like, boys, where are you at? You know what I'm saying? The fact you have the two of them, you're.
He was Big G before Big
I
G was
think
cool.
Colin would be more
Oh,
of a
that's
do
a
better
shout.
for me.
That.
He was Big G before Big G was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Big G's older than him, but
No,
We know-
we're
we
talking
know
about,
what
talk
you
about
mean. yeah,
you
him
know what I'm
being
talking
heavy. I
about.
know it's talking. I'll be difficult.
Come on, man.
I'll be
Colin led with
difficult.
how he played on the pitch,
Yeah.
and Joel led with his
Joel
words.
be more of a. I'll put my arm around you when things are not going so well.
Yeah.
Colin will be more of. I need my 100%. Like, give me. I need that perfection. You know,
He'll lead with
good balance. I think.
Yeah, very good balance.
tackles.
Very good balance.
As you said, if Collins absolutely rattled you because he needs you a certain way,
Yeah, you got Joel.
Joe will
back
actually
up.
still get you to where you need to be, just for a
Just in
different
a
way.
different way.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Subs.
Subs.
Keeper, I think the keeper picks itself. It doesn't actually.
No.
You got Matas.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Who's my keeper after that? What was that guy's name again? Give it H. 14s. I forgot his name, but he was a very good keeper.
You not go to your Fulham game?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
He didn't.
I don't know.
I can't remember that. But he was at my set team the first season, and he went orange the second season. But
Oh, you went to, okay, so
yeah.
okay.
He was a very good keeper. He was in your Echo season. He was in your Echo season.
I don't remember. I'm just trying to picture back to that Echo.
I don't want to say that wrong name. I don't want to say the wrong name, man.
Poor guy, man. Can't put him in a conversation. You don't know his name.
Throw his name about Spark sign.
It was something like Hardeep or something, man.
Oh wait. He lives in East Ham as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows Asian brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Again, I can't remember his name,
Yeah,
but at
man.
least I know him. Yes, he was in your team,
Yeah.
and he came over to R1. Yeah. No, he was a good keeper. Good guy. Actually, I saw him a couple of days back. Okay, it wasn't a couple of days back. A couple of years back. I was thinking about, I said a couple of days of the coach. It wasn't a couple of days. It was a good couple of years ago. Yeah, I didn't see him days ago.
But he was a solid
Today's
keeper.
only Wednesday. I didn't see him a couple of days ago. I saw him years ago. Sorry, brother. That's out here telling you I saw you lot. I didn't see you. If you thought I saw you and I didn't say hi, I didn't
My
see
bad.
you. I didn't see you at all, my man. I didn't see you. So yeah, I saw him a couple years back. Yeah. It could be more, but I'm gonna hold on to the couple years, and he's a good guy, man. He lives in East Ham. But yeah, he was a good keeper. Apologies for not remembering your name.
Yeah,
and that's on us, not on you. You definitely left your mark, and you definitely stamped your part of the Newham Dragons family. Is just that obviously at old age we forget things.
Old age,
For real, man,
for real.
for real, man.
Yeah, he's definitely in the conversation. Icarus is in the conversation.
Oh yeah, Icarus was cold.
Yeah, I like Icarus.
Icarus was cold, man.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
if you guys to thrash it out, man. I can't be involved in
Oh yeah, because the 16's got the first years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only had one keeper anyway.
For real.
We had, what's his name, E-Man?
Yes. Colombian boy.
Yeah. Shout out to E-Man, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Get that back. He was actually our first keeper. I think he didn't want to play and go after a while. I think he wanted to play outfield. He was an outfielder, wasn't he?
I think the only reason, well, not the only reason, there's other ways we could have argued it, but the reason I'm going to go with that, we're going to go with Icarus is because we actually can't
We can't
name
remember the
who
company
else.
down.
If it's not Icarus, if we
I
can't.
I
In fact, you mentioned his name. I remember he was cold.
Yeah,
I
what,
remember
like,
the name. Yeah.
we can't say
Yeah,
anything
we
from
can't-
there.
He was a cold keeper. We can't say.
So what we having a 7-man bench or 5?
Ooh, what's his
Was it these days?
ELE, he's about 12 in it.
2 squads.
2 squads.
Two
in
squads,
there.
roll and roll off. Roll off.
Roll
So
on,
go
roll on.
7.
7.
Yeah,
So
7
what
on
you
one
saying?
way.
2 defenders, 2 midfielders, 2 forwards.
Nah.
2, like winger/forward.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Fuck it.
Defenders, what have we got again? So we
JJ. It's got to be JJ.
JJ has to be.
Yeah.
JJ.
He's gonna have to be in the conversation.
And then between you two are 14.
I want Steven should be in there, man.
Oh, yeah, I'll go with that.
Cool.
Big
Steven
Unks.
Then midfielders.
So JJ and Steven, yep.
Yeah.
Stephen.
Then midfielders.
Christian.
Christian's got to be in there.
Yeah.
Christian, Russ,
Alta
Yeah,
Hasib.
he was
You
cold.
mentioned him. Alta Hasib.
and Hacks.
Alta Jed. Hacks.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
Jed's not in there, man.
shout out
Oh.
Andy, man.
Oh,
He was skipper in that.
I know.
It's kept it for a reason.
I know.
Someone I've not mentioned his name, and it's crazy, and it's only coming out now. And funny enough, he's still playing non-league. I think I saw him at Grays under 23. Then I think he went Southend Manor. David. But his pronounced was kind of like David. It was, I think, Dievvid. Yeah.
Academy. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Who's he in yours?
He was like a little
Lithuanian boy.
maestro,
Yeah.
just did things which
Yeah,
is so
yeah.
unorthodox. Had the hair going over his
Yeah,
face. had his
It was a
shirt was just over his, just all over. And
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
he was someone so technical.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you see them playing the Step 5 now, it's absolutely brilliant because,
He was at Southend Manor.
again, that's something that we've played a part of. And regardless of non-league and, you know, what they say, oh, cool, we want it clipped into the channels or we do this. When they're signing these players and they're saying, oh, wow, he's got something about him, we could say, oh, right, who's his youth coach? Like, what was he, part of an academy? Or like, what was his background? And honestly, we're part of that background, so that's something there. But he was good, and I
like
it
him.
just came to me now because I was going
I
through the midfield, and he was definitely
Shout out to
someone.
him, man.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, no, massive one.
David.
I'm trying to figure who he was, bro.
See if I can go for my pace.
It's tough, you know.
No, I think centre mids. You said Christian.
Obviously Christian, but then we're thinking about
About
Jed was someone that again.
Oh, Jed. Fabrice.
I think we'll take.
Fabrice. He was.
I'll take out Christian and I'll go with Jed. He was a massive part of us.
He was
Massive
Yeah,
part.
Jed instead
Day
of
one.
Christian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Day one.
he from the get go.
Day
He
played
one.
centre mid. He played left back. He played centre half. He played left wing.
I'm
he
sure.
actually done it.
I think he played in goal one game as well.
Did he?
I think he played in goal one game.
Oh, shit.
I can picture him wearing gloves. Yeah. I'm sure he played in goal for.
Brandon did as well.
Yeah,
I'm
Brandon.
sure,
I know
I'm
Brandon.
sure
did.
I have a video of a team goal that was. It was
Well,
in
he has
Western
to- he has to
Memorial.
be in there.
Yeah,
He was
I
actually,
remember that.
he was
'cause
actually Mr.
I wearing a
Dragons
white
for real.
t-shirt and a
Yeah.
yellow under armour. I remember that.
Good goal.
Yeah, I remember that.
He was Mr. Dragons for real.
You know, Jed's in there, 100%.
Yeah, Jed then, yeah.
Yeah.
So who's the next one next to him?
David, no?
David.
And then Charlotte can get a forward.
Yeah, I'm just the only one man for me forward. Bernie.
Oh yeah,
Bernie.
Big Burns.
I mean, Big Burns all day long,
The
man.
last one's a dilemma because you got Isaiah, you got Kane, and you got
Yeah,
Moraza.
so that's what I was going. I'm just going to use this moment to run through the list that I can remember and shout outs. So I've got Igoris, Reese, Emmanuel Bando, Villius, John, Seb, Neville, David, Moraza, Arif, Henry. Then we had Jaheim, Ross,
Oh, Ross. I'm
The name Ross.
Kane,
Ross was
Little Ross.
E-Man. Then we had Mark, Tiaji, Lou. And then we had another Emmanuel. We had about 3 Emmanuels. I think St. Bonds is love Emmanuels. But yeah, like, so even if it's the case they don't get into the 11,
They
you
got a
was
shout
already
out.
in an 11
They've
that
got a shout
made
out.
history at the club. So yeah, you're always there. So that's what you wanted to play your role in that.
Even
But
shout out Jacob. I remember we scored his first goal. That was so beautiful, man.
Jacob's a good
Yeah.
guy. I remember seeing him in East Ham. I'm not going to say when because I can't remember my days. But I see, if anyone don't know, obviously I probably in East Ham. It was like, right, you see everyone in East Ham? Yeah, I see them in East Ham. I pop to the corner shop. I see people out here, you know. But
Tell you what's
yeah,
credit to us as well, yeah. I'm going to shout out to one person. Actually wasn't even a part of Dragons. A kid called Norman. Played for Southend United. I
Northern
think he was in the same year as Darnell.
Norman Weibo.
Yeah. You know, he came to training with me once. Look, obviously, I didn't know who he was at the time. He was like, oh, look, like, plays for Southend.
I remember
He
this.
just, he just wants to come and get some minutes. Like, he wants to keep training. I said, you know what? The fact that you've chosen my team, you've been honest with me from the jump about what you're about. I said, you can bring something to these man.
I remember that.
It's like to be at a professional academy. I said, come whenever you want.
I remember
I'm
that.
saying so. Massive shout out to him for
that.
even thinking, you know what? Me going there is actually worth my time. It's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
You know what I mean? We've worked with players at academy level, and you'd think, would this be worth my time? Remember, we was an ELE team.
True.
Regardless of anything. I know obviously they're a team that powerhouse, but they're an ELE team. That's the standard they play against. And he still thought, no, you know what, you guys are good enough for me to at least maintain my skills, skill set. So shout out to him for even one being honest and still thinking that we had something as a group, as a club to keep him ticking over. So he's ready for his next game, whatever it is. That's it. So shout out to him, man.
So you've got to fill 2 spot or 1 spot. We're taking Isaiah. I think.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be.
that
what's
right?
this? You said the forwards.
And
gonna
then
have
it's
to
it's Isaiah, Kane, and Moraza.
So who's the other midfielder next to Jed?
He picked a striker.
I picked a striker. I picked Bernie, man.
So what did we say? Jed and
So that means
You should Jed. You put Jed.
and
Yeah,
who
but we
else?
need another centre mid, innit?
Jed and
So
someone
who-
else.
you having a centre mid.
yeah, I'll go. Yeah, David. Yeah, David.
David.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool.
yeah.
So yeah, so you've got a striker. So then it's between Kane, Moraza, and Isaiah.
Morales was different, man. I can't lie, man. He was different.
Those are 3 raw strikers.
Oh,
That was mad.
That all scored goals.
Can you imagine them at that point? Imagine if they were all in the same team.
yeah.
Forget
Goals galore,
Forget
man.
it. We wouldn't have been able to play them all. One of them would have left and said, "No, I'm not having it."
Yeah, I mean,
We would have lost one of them.
Yeah, true, man.
I think
I don't want to make a call.
I'm pushing more towards Kane, just because
He,
he just brought something different.
Yeah.
Again, if we're talking again in terms of who's been exposed and who went
Kane,
to where, he went.
yeah.
Colchester was sniffing.
Yeah,
We used to call him Clinical Kane.
clinical Kane.
He was different. No, he deserved.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
deserved
yeah,
that.
Kane was
We'll
different,
take
yeah,
Kane.
He
yeah.
deserves that at the very least.
We'll
So that's
take
again.
Kane.
We saying he was the Kane before Harry Kane.
I like Kane.
That's-
We'll
that-
take Kane.
yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Hurricane.
he was the Kane. Yeah.
He was the Kane before Barry
A1
Kane,
as
bro.
well, man. That's
100%.
different.
Big
He was
Kane.
different breed.
Yeah, cool. So Kane, and you said
No, the South one's Burnley.
Bernie, target man.
You know, Bernie was.
Shout out to Isaiah, shout out to Mo Raza.
Yeah, no, defo.
This is hard. Man, when you put that on the list, I was like, I don't even want to do that, man. Like, we're going to be leaving out guys, Fabrice, you know what I mean? Guys are getting left out, Christian getting left out, and you're like, yo, you guys did your thing.
Everyone of them players did their thing.
You just got to think. It's just, sorry, I was just saying, looking at, as I just put the two teams in the group, like, that 11 aside's crazy, but then if you went and said, cool, bring the subs as a 7 aside, that's a problem. That is a problem.
Both teams are causing serious damage.
Yeah, like
Kane has built around Techers, and then you got Big Ben who's gonna pin you. Yes,
Yeah,
forget it, man.
Like,
It's long.
He'll pin you and you'll bring the wingers in. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's long. It's long.
Who's
his wingers? Who's the wingers?
It was Sonny coming on one side, cutting inside, and yeah.
No, forget it. It's long. It's long.
Or you
Man,
could
it's
just
long.
pick it.
Got Harry from the outside. Forget about it.
Yeah. Good lord.
We're in trouble. Got Harry behind him dictating.
Yeah.
No, it's long, man. It's long, man. That's actually a headache.
Yeah,
That's actually a headache.
Just look at the standards of players we had in that space.
That's a good thing because obviously a lot of us have obviously gone on. We've coached higher level and all of that. And one thing we've always taught about is when you're training on quarter of a pitch, it's not match realistic. And pretty much that's what we had. Yeah, that's what we were coaching.
We had small
tight areas like that. That rectangle pitch that Sports Dog have got is not even a dimension you would use anyway. You know what I mean? And we taught them on that to then go and expand that to an 11-a-side game.
Yep.
And that's not an easy thing to do.
Of course not. As you said, that's all about the behaviours that we want him to do. As you said, if the pitch doesn't match what we're actually playing on, people say, okay, it's not realistic, but what behaviours can we get from them that can be transferred onto it? So, one, again, just using the environment and learning from it. Obviously, the pitch he was using on the dockside was next to, what was it, not the A13? I can't remember the road name. What? Basically next to it.
A1020.
So they had to have the net at the top.
That
meant you can't kick the ball up because that net would take that and bring it back down. So then, all right, we're not going to complain about what we're going to do. Keep the ball on the floor. So it's a case that they knew they couldn't actually, if they wanted to play long, they couldn't play long. The environment didn't allow them to. So we didn't use it as, we can't do that. So when they've gone on the Sunday and they actually start popping it, that's all they've known. They actually can't do anything else. And they've done it in such a tight area. So when you give them more space to do, it's like, this is really easy. Yeah. So it was very good. Yeah, definitely.
So gotta credit all them players, man. Like
You got to every single one of them, man.
Every single
100%.
Well, no, one more before we go. How are we gonna get a Newham Dragons again, man?
It's got stuff from Kiers first, man.
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong person.
You're asking the wrong person.
You ask Craig.
You're a brainchild, this man.
To be honest, from my point,
You ask Craig. You ask Craig a question.
I would love to, but it's a thing of obviously we are all at different stages now. Moved on.
I would love to.
All I'd want us to do if we were to bring it back is we're just the figureheads that look after it.
Pass it down to the.
You guys, you do the coaching. We'll look after. Don't worry about the paperwork and all that. We'll cover that because as grown men, we know how to go through those things at the back of our hand. It's not going to do nothing. You could just concentrate on getting to your training pitch, getting your boys there, training. We might go down the odd Sunday, see how things are going, see the boys, etc., etc. Obviously, if we can move boys on, we'll move them on with the connects that we've got. We can do all that stuff. So for me, if Dragons was to come back, like I said, I'd love to, but obviously we've just got so much on our own things. We all live in different areas now. I mean, I would love to bring it back, but again, we just need those that say I want to run a team. Say no problem, we can set that up. Same way that obviously kids did back in the day. I'm just gonna set up. Then we just have the others doing groundwork. Or if there's anyone, so again, if anyone's watching this that wants to do coaching and wants to get their own team, listen. Us guys have been there. We've all ran a team.
Yeah,
open to
ran
it.
a team.
Yeah.
Every single one of us has ran a team. We know what's required. So even if you feel, I remember when we first started, I was shy. I was thinking,
yeah, facts. Same here.
It's crazy.
Same
they're looking at me. You know what I'm saying? Like I am their superior, and it's like I've got to be responsible for them, and that's a scary thing for anyone that's going into it for the first time. But I kid you not, the moment you have them in front of you, and they're looking at you like, yeah, you're my coach. You're the one's going to make me better. All of a sudden, you're thinking, this is my responsibility.
Go time.
That's it. Plan the table.
Everything else will go through. So if anyone wants to do that, listen, just let us know, man. We'll do all the background work. That's fine.
You see, lads, if you want an opportunity to get some coaching, you're the man to be. Yep.
Man taps me, you know.
Damn right. You're the brainchild.
We've got the tools, man. We've got the tools.
For real. Nah, man. I would love to see it grow again and actually have a second chance of,
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Football dynasty again. Because, like I say, in that short space of time, we did a lot of things.
In a lot of space of time. Like, I even just saw a tweet just now when we played Aveley, and Aveley's obviously Eastern Junior Alliance team.
Yeah.
We were 3-0 down, you remember it. 3-0 down and drew 3-3. We've only been together a year. We played Lee. And then I think Isaiah might have even played in that game. It's proven that we are Eastern Junior Alliance standard. I think that's the only thing I could say maybe we could have tried to do, but again, we're at different stages.
Yeah.
For us as well, in terms of where we're at.
Played Norwich as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Norwich. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Norwich.
hey, that was a
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Played
Norwich, that Norwich game, man. That was fire. That was fire.
Yeah, played
Again,
Norwich.
getting kids finishing school, we got to meet them somewhere.
Yeah.
More from Stoke.
Literally, yeah.
Like, we had so much was going on in our lives at that point.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But obviously they were centre stage, man. But
Even Andre had his second season they went Echo League, so they went all over. You know,
Yeah.
all over the
man,
ways,
done a lot, man. Done a lot.
pumping teams left, right, centre. It was like
Done a lot.
it was great, man. 4 trophies in 2 years. It was like you can't write that, and that's just from an idea that Kiernan had while he was in the room.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying?
and you
Literally.
got young people, like-minded, similar age, and we all ran with the same energy.
Yeah.
It's not like, this coach is slack. So even then, as coaches we haven't even mentioned. Shout out George.
Yep.
Shout out Chris. 'Cause
Yeah.
Chris come and done some work.
Shout
with
out
16.
Pusher.
Shout out Ben, because Ben had a team in the what Hackney League was it?
Oh no,
that
it was
Marshes?
Hanny and Leighton.
Hanny and Leighton Marshes. I was yeah.
So shout out Ben. Obviously Ben had his own team and that. You know what I'm saying? Like who else has been coaching with us? Obviously we got Darren, we got Jonathan,
Joel,
obviously Melvin.
Big Blacks.
Big 12 blacks, yeah.
My enforcer. My enforcer.
Can't be misbehaving around him, boy.
Shit.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
saying, shout out Johnny. You know what I'm saying? So we obviously we had a lot of people that shared our vision as well and helped
Diane,
support. You know what I'm
James,
saying?
Datson, all of them.
So
All of them.
that's like I say, it's a pleasure. I was working with all 3 of you, and I hope
Always,
one day we can come together. You know, have a gig. You know, of a team of some sort, if that's available. If that's
Sunday's
available.
men's team.
Hey,
Shout out
what?
Jeff as well, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was
for
at Jeff.
real.
I was at Jeff. I'm Melvin. And Jeff and Melvin.
Did someone say Sunday's men's team?
Oh yeah.
Hackney Marshes.
Oh yeah.
Retired now, man. Retired.
Nah, I could have made
Heskey for gaffer?
I could have made
Why
it
not?
pro,
Why not?
but
Let's
I
be
got
gaffer,
my
man.
knee and, you know,
I'll be gaffer. I don't mind that.
I was gonna
Vets
go.
team, man. We're all 35 vets team.
Yeah, Vets team.
I'll be
Vets team. Well, I can't wait.
That actually really exciting. Like, can we actually commit to that?
Yeah,
I
I'll be-
can't. That's actually really exciting.
Okay.
Turn 35 vets team.
Why not?
right?
I'll be still playing Bostic.
No, I got about vet.
I won't be. I'll be done. I'll be done.
Well, you don't want to coach, no?
I mean,
Heskey, gaffer, Dre,
I'll go and
Vets team. I'll
go.
turn up for that. I'll turn up for that.
Cole gaffers and that.
Yeah. That's-
And
And
man, we
then,
can do that. We can do that.
why not, man?
A few more, yeah, we can do
All
that.
get all the players that play for, all the coaches that coach for Dragons are coming.
Yeah,
to
I'll
play.
be
Yeah.
number 13. I'll be in the bench when you need me, man.
Yeah, man.
Listen, we'll be the youngest team there anyway.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, them are not old. Yeah, them are not old anymore.
Well, okay, YouTube, yeah.
Well,
YouTube, yeah.
Proper
You got
kid.
the experience of all of us, man. Come on.
you got the.
You went to a final. You went to a World Cup final with YouTube team. Come on, man.
Yeah, we lost though. It's alright, though.
But still, no, we can't say that. You can. So, chairman, okay, cool.
We lost, innit?
Is what it is.
There we go. Fucking hell. Well,
Cut.
much love for everyone coming down. Kiers.
Come on, my guy.
Much love for everyone
Always,
coming
man.
down.
Always.
Andre, much love for coming down,
You know
man.
me, man. Surrounded, man.
General, much love
As
for
always,
coming
man.
down, man. And that's another episode done. We're redoing it. Put your Instagrams out, put your Twitters out. You know, let them know who you are, man. What's your Twitter? What's your Instagram?
Depends, you know.
Why you being superstar, bro?
Yeah,
Why
depends. I'm playing. I'm
All right, people on football then. Say your Twitters.
All right, cool. No, it's just my name, you know, Andre Thomas,
Yep.
ANDRETHOMAS _ That is my Twitter and my Instagram. My Instagram's private. If I don't know you, I'm not gonna really accept it. But Twitter, I'm definitely there to talk football, Love Island sometimes, basketball, anything that pops up, you know, that's gonna have a conversation that's gonna affect our lives. Like I'm all there for it. Yeah.
That's it, man. So, put your Instagrams out, put your Twitters out, follow them.
For me, Craig Heskey, at Craig Heskey for Twitter and Instagram, pretty much down to being football, non-league, working in the academy as education, just putting out ideas of how I'm trying to educate the boys about stuff that they won't necessarily get mainstream. So if you're into that sort of stuff, it's for that, for Twitter and Instagram. Start getting Instagram popping as well. So yeah, that's me, man.
Can't lie, I don't know what my Twitter name is.
Coach Kiers, right?
I think I got Coach Kiers. It's actually sideline underscore Kiers. Yeah. That's my coaching one. Then I've got my personal one, Kiers HM. I'm not like these two. I'm just there for vibes and jokes. Like, I'm a very unserious guy. most of the time, but we're here. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like the video, share, and we'll see you soon. Another one. Boom.
Love for watching. Man.